Next one, algebraic fractions with the denominator which having algebraic expressions. The last part we have done all the fractions with the terms, in this case having expression. Okay, so how do you work with the expression? In here you have to find the what is the common denominator for this one, that means LCM of this one. You can take p plus 1, p plus 5. So p plus 1 into p plus 5 is the common denominator. You have done the LCM, p plus 1 and p plus 5 is there. What is the LCM of these two is, so there are no any factor, you have to took out this one, no any factor in here, as well as you have to take the p plus 5 also. This part is the common denominator. In this case very easy, when you are going to convert this denominator to p plus 1 p plus 5, what do you supposed to do? You have to multiply by p plus 5. That is the multiplication factor in the denominator, same as you have to multiply numerator by p plus 5. Here look at this, p plus 1 is there, p plus 1 is there, you have to multiply by p plus 5 because your common denominator is p plus 1 into p plus 5. Here p plus 1 into p plus 5, but in this case there are no p plus 5. So what do you supposed to do? Up and down you have to multiply by p plus 5. Here p plus 5 is there, but you don't have p plus 1. So that you have to multiply this p plus 5 up and down by p plus 1. Then here you can see same denominator. Now you can add the numerator p 2p and 6. Then you can solve this part furthermore. 2 is common, you can take out 2 as a common, p plus 3. Next question is 4 by x plus 3, that means 4 over x plus 3 minus 3 over 4 plus x plus 4. Now you can see there are no any here this is expression, these expressions do not have any other factors, this is also not have any factor. So that time you can get these two as the multiple of these two as a common denominator. You can get these two as a multiples, x plus 3 and x plus 4, then x plus 3 x plus 4, that is the common denominator. Now you can see here x plus 3 is not there, 4 is not there, so that I have to multiply up and down x plus 4. So here I have to multiply x plus 3 up and down, I have multiply x plus 3. Then you can see here this is common denominator. Now this denominator and this denominator is common, then you can write that common denominator. You have to solve the numerator. 4 into x 4x, 4 into 4 16, minus 3x, minus plus minus it is minus 9. Then 4x minus 3x x, 16 minus 9 is 7. That is the final value for the given example. So here look at this, you have to find out the LCM of this one. When you are check whether the LCM using your previous lesson, it is same value come. So next one is x plus 2 x squared minus 3x minus 10. This can be factorized. Here look at this, if you factorize this one, it is x plus 2 x minus 5. This is called the quadratic trinomial. So I don't explain how it's happened, you can do yourself. X squared minus 3x minus 10, you have to find out the factors of 10, then you can write this type. Okay, then you can see what is the LCM. So x plus terms, if you consider only x plus term, you can get the x plus 2 and x minus 5 also there. So the common denominator of this one is x plus 2 into x minus 5. This case we don't have to have x plus 5 terms, so I multiply this value by x plus x minus 5. So look at this, I have only x plus 2, so that's why I multiply this by x plus 5. this positive values, that plus value is there, and 1, I don't want to multiply this denominator because x plus 4 is there, x minus 5 is there, so I don't want to multiply, I just keep itself. Then the final answer is x minus 4 x plus 2 x minus 4 over x plus 2 x minus 5. So now you can go with this type of example. It is including 3 denominators. X minus 1, can you factorize this one? Can't. X plus 1, can't, because there are no any factors. Here if you consider about the factors, this one having what? Difference of 2 squares, x minus 1 x plus 1. Here look at this, x minus, the other you can just keep, and x minus, here the common denominator is x minus 1 x plus 1. Then x minus 1 is there, another part is x plus 1. So x minus 1 x plus 1 is the common denominator for all. So if you want to find this factor, this one, x minus 1 x plus 1, the common denominator, if you want to find this common denominator, what do you supposed to do? You have to write these values in here, then find what is the LCM. This is the LCM of these 3 numbers, this one, these 3 expressions, so this is the LCM. Then if you find the LCM, this LCM, I have x minus here, x minus already there, I want to convert into the x plus 1. So what I supposed to do, I have to multiply up and down x plus 1. Here look at this, x plus 1, here x plus 1. Then x plus 1 is there already, I want to x minus 1, I multiply by x minus 1. Up and down I multiplied by x minus 1. But last part I don't want to multiply any number, because both having in here x squared minus 1 x minus 1 x plus 1. When you factorize this part, x minus 1 x plus 1, so no need to multiply these two. Look at this, they don't multiply. Then you can write 4x, x and 3x, it is 4x. If you solve these 3, it is minus 4. So final answer, you can common 4 is common, you can take out 4, then you can cancel out x minus 1 and x minus 1. The final you get 4 over x plus 1.